Hey everybody, in this episode we're going to look at some bench designs and a double pedestal. Join us. Hi everybody, we're back again. I know this is a little further update than I wanted to do, but it gives you an idea of what we have prescribed for the backyard. So eventually I took out the large playset that was in this area, and this became my bonsai area. I did this quickly during the summertime just because I had to get the trees off the ground, be able to water most of these things. So I did transform this backyard pretty quick without filming it. I wish I did, or document it, I wish I did, but I went with this type of design. So let me flip the camera around so I can get a better idea, or give you guys a better idea of what I made here in this area. All right. So what I did here was to really recycle most of the old benches that I had at the old house. So this is a better image what I had before. So most of the materials here, you can see there are multiple benches in my bonsai area. I built all these in about a 2 to 3 week period. Okay. The design of these benches are really simplistic. I really recycled almost 100% of what I had at the old house and this new design. So basically it's 4 stacked cinder blocks with a redwood top that I actually painted. It was kind of deteriorating certain spots, so what I did is I painted the same color as the trim of the house. I did flip the second block, or a third block, depends how you want to count, sideways, and I had these extra fence boards what I painted, and I used them to go across the whole. Basically my extra pots I wanted to be seasoned out here in outdoors, or it could be actually another tray for benches for plants, or if you can see the bottom there, that's where I hide some of my sensitive plants that I want to be protected from the sun or from the cold. So that's what I did here. So again, it's 4 cinder blocks. Those are 8 by 8 by 16. I turned the third one sideways so I can actually have a bench. Some people said make it lower, but the problem when it got lower, I couldn't store anything underneath. So this gave me the maximum storage in that case. If you look from the top down, it's these are 2 by, no, these are 4. These are 6. These are 6 by, I think they're 20s or 12s, I think. I don't remember what they were, but I just recycled what I had. I built these during that crazy time where like plywood was going for almost $80 a sheet. So I didn't want to buy new wood, and I just recycled everything I had. Literally, I really recycled everything. The only thing I bought extra was, I think if I remember, the only thing I bought extra was the fence boards, the extra fence boards that went below it, and the ones that crossed, let me do this one, the ones that went across the top here. That's the only thing I really, to stabilize them across. So that's pretty easy. This took about, you can see my benches here. Let me kind of idea of benches. Oops. Give an idea of benches. I have a total of 8 benches the same way, and they look really nice. So that's something I thought was done well, that I thought. And then this bonsai area that I have currently, it's about the size of my old backyard, so kind of reason we moved. And it gives you an idea, I do have more benches on this side. So same design, and I really enjoy the design of these benches, and they were really practical. You can see some of these, they're really can set about 3 good chuhin size, or good size trees, 3 of them right across, or you can put a bunch of shohin ones. You can see my benches are pretty bare right now. I'm kind of paring down, but that's really the goal. So that's an update there. So And then I set them the same way, you know, I set them just right on the dirt with a sand block, and I leveled them. So they're all pretty level in this case. Okay? So part 2 for today, once you guys are done looking at these benches, is we're gonna build this guy. So if you guys remember the single block, I'll put a photo up. That single block we had earlier, and we're gonna do a double pedestal. So I got bigger trees, and then the single pedestal one, the ones are I think 12 inches across. They're not wide enough. So in this case, I got a 16 by 16 base, and basically it's 2 cinder blocks. Put them sideways, 2 cinder blocks, another sideways, 2 cinder blocks, like Jenga, and then I'm gonna put a porcelain tile on top. They didn't make cement tiles at 24 by 24 at the local Lowe's and Home Depot. I'm gonna keep searching for it, but they do have 24-inch tiles, and it was pretty inexpensive. I'll put that in the description if you guys want to know which one I used. But I'm gonna build that right now. It should take about 10 minutes, literally 10 minutes. And the hard part was getting that kind of leveled. And if you watch the other video, and I'll put that in the link. If you want to watch the other video, how I set the footing, and I did the same way. I set the footing exactly the same way on all of these. So let me switch cameras, and then I can build them pretty quick. All right, so if you can see this is the base that I put in earlier, and what I did is make sure it was square, or pretty close to square with this one. With this bench, looks a little off though, but and then pretty square with this one. Is this a test? Is this a test run? Wipe it all the way. So this is really a classic double pedestal. Tom Vong uses it. Let's who else uses it. David Wee uses for their bigger trees, and it's a way to get a wider base that's supported. So basically, it's cinder block side by side. You take the second one, and you're gonna cross it. So you get a little more lateral stability, just like Jenga. And then if your base is pretty flat and pretty square, it goes really quick. Okay, upside down. I'm just gonna match up the edges as best I can. Put that on the outside. Square as you can get it. So now it's a double wide. You can tell it's you can hold my weight up at least. And then we're just gonna put a cap on it. Here's the porcelain tile. I'm just eyeballing it right now. So that's it. Really simple. Okay, you can put a, whatever you want, double wide on it, and it becomes a giant pedestal. Much lower. Again, you don't want it too high, especially as a big tree in this area. But there you go. Simple, to the point. You could put a turntable and then put another porcelain tile on top, and then you can swivel. I don't want to do that on this one just because I'm gonna put a giant grape. That's my goal on this one. Hey kids, and my dogs. Yeah, there we go. So that's it. Really simple. What is it? Not 6 cinder blocks. Porcelain tile. Cinder blocks were $1.25. Okay. Hey baby. And then a porcelain tile is about $8, I think. No, sorry, $18. Yes, Shadow. Yes, I know. Yes, they're hams. Can you tell? So that's it, kids. It's not that much. Total cost $20, $30, if that. So if you need something double wide, something easy to make, there you go. So like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you guys have actually made one of these before, leave a comment. If you like my dog, leave a comment. I don't know what to say. Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm sweating. It's hot. If I can shut off the camera, I can't.